So if you're producing content for your Facebook page, your website, for your Twitter feed, your Instagram feed, or just generally for marketing stuff, there are places where you can get free images from. And the reason I'm talking about free images is you don't want to get bitten on the arse by going and downloading an image from Google, shoving it on your Facebook page or your website or your blog, and then having someone turn around and go, "Oi, that's mine, I'm now going to charge you money." Because that will be really annoying and will probably not give you a good day. So to stop you from getting in the doo-doo, I'm going to give you some ideas about where you can get copyright-free images from. So the first way is to go and find copyright-free images online. Now you can do this in Google. You can go into Google and there are some settings and drop-downs that you can play around with which will allow you to look at images which are copyright-free and can be either modified or used and put out into your marketing. But there are a number of websites, which I'll put in the description below, where you can go and get copyright-free images. So there's places like unsplash.com. There's places like pexels.com and also pixabay.com. And I've used all three of those extensively for my marketing materials because the quality of photos is so good and the range of subjects is so good that you can always find something which will help with your marketing and it's copyright free. So the second way is to use images that you have taken during your patient treatment. Now, the caveat here is that it has to be very, very clear within your privacy policy and your consent forms that you are going to be using those images for marketing purposes. Now, some patients will not like that, and that's fine. You honour that completely, you don't use them. Other patients will be actually quite happy for you to use images of their type of foot problems as long as they are anonymised and no one can recognise them. So you might want to do a bit of advertising with a really nice verruca, and you've got a great picture of a verruca from a real person who's been in your clinic, or a corn, or callus, or you might want to do a blog about a biomechanics problem and you want to show the assessment that you're doing. There are so many ways of doing it, but the chances are you've already got some really good images. So as long as it's in line with your privacy policy and your consent and the patient is happy, you should be good to go. So the third way is to actually get a photographer in to take some photos for you. So the way I've done this in the past, and I've done it for clients as well, where I've gone along to take photos for them in clinic for use on their social media and their marketing. What we do is we set up a clinic and we get a patient in, they're usually a member of family or a friend, to have a treatment, and we can actually stage the images that we want. So if we want to capture a biomechanical assessment, we can do it. If we want to capture a piece of equipment being used, we can do it. If we want to capture a particular treatment, so an enucleation of a corn or debridement of callus or a nail care or something along those lines, we can capture it and be very, very precise on the image we want and the message we want to put across. So there are three options for you for getting images to use in your marketing and advertising materials. And each one of those should ensure that you get something which is copyright free and isn't going to get you in the doo-doo from somebody who's put a photo on Google and you've borrowed it and put it in your marketing materials. But the use of images in your marketing is massively important anyway. It helps to convey mood, it helps to draw people in, it helps to connect people. And if you're not using images in your marketing, try one of those three techniques and start to use it more now.